been a time in your career where you felt that you weren't progressing, and if there was, how did you overcome that?
Many times in my career. That's the game of golf. Unfortunately, you're all sitting here because you've all chose to play golf, and you know you go out and enjoy it most of the time. And, at the end of the day, with golf, you get about 5% return in what you put in. So you get a 5% return. If you put 100% effort in, you get 5% return, which is not an awful lot. But you've got to, the times when I've gone through bad spells in my career, what I've done is worked harder from 100 yards and in. And that's what all you should be doing. So it's all great to go down there and hit balls and working your technique and working your swing and all that sort of stuff, but if you're not spending 75% of your practice time on your short game from 100 yards and in, you're not going to win tournaments. That's just simple. That's what the pros do. It's not about who's got the best swing. It's not who hits the ball the best. It helps, but it's from 100 yards and in that determines who wins and who loses. So if you go down there for an hour down to the back of the range to work, hit some balls, you spend 45 minutes hitting balls, and 15 minutes hitting balls, and then the rest of the time chipping and putting. And out of that 15 minutes hitting balls, about 5 of that minutes should be on technique. The other 10 minutes should be hitting low shots and high shots and maybe using your imagination. That's what it should be. It's not all technique. And you've got some great coaches here that are going to help you and stuff. But for your standard practice regime, it should be 45 minutes chipping and putting, 15 minutes hitting balls, 5 minutes in technique, and then hit some shots. The more imagination you've got, yes, we all need decent technique to do it. But if you want to do technique, you know, give yourself one practice session, right? This is my technique practice session. That's what you're doing. You have one technique, whatever that be a week. And then you're still doing a little bit of it each day, but the rest of the time you're using your imagination and hitting shots. Hitting shots will win you tournaments, and chipping and putting will win you tournaments.
And chipping and putting keeps you going.
Yeah, nobody, no matter
I switched that off.
No matter what you think, you know, Rory McIlroy doesn't hit the ball pure every day. Dustin Johnson doesn't hit the golf ball pure every day. Jordan Spieth doesn't hit the golf ball pure every day. John Rahm doesn't hit the golf ball pure. Everybody has days where they don't hit it great. But when they don't hit it great, they rely on their short games to get them around. So they turn a 76 or a 75 into a 69 or 70 because their short games are very good. So that's the difference. Because everybody has off days.
Yeah.
Everybody. And then that's when you rely on your short game, chipping and pulling, chipping and pulling.
Yeah, thank you.
Westwood said that when he was world #1, he said, no matter how good you are, you're going to have 9 bad holes in a tournament, and your job is to shoot 36. When those 9 bad holes come, you need to shoot 36. And that was when he was, and I watched him that winter 2009 when he won over there, and he was as good a ball striker probably it has been in 10, 15 years.
Yeah.
But he still said, I'm going to have 9 bad holes. And that's when your short game should kick in.